Welcome back, and thanks for staying up a little late with us tonight. The big story continues to be the Arctic air mass that's going to be moving in next week. We have some rain out there now, milder temperatures as we head into the weekend, but we exit the weekend in full-blown winter. So let's take a look at the big picture here as we watch coming from the Arctic Circle, an efficient delivery of very cold air to the U.S. It is January, though, after all, and some of that cold air will be reaching the Gulf Coast. But this time around, it's going to stay for several days, more than likely 4 or 5 days before we see a little bit of a January thaw developing as we go deeper into more than likely not this weekend, but next weekend. So we'll watch that. And the question is, will we see a storm system when we have the cold air? And this is the conundrum here. We have a low pressure system up here by the Aleutian Islands in Alaska. There's another one on its heels. And the energy from these systems eventually is going to go up toward Alaska, dip down through the Pacific Northwest, and then go through the Rockies and eventually be knocking on our door, setting up an upper level trough that's going to set up for some precipitation. Not unlike what we're seeing right now. I don't think we see a big low pressure system or a major winter storm, but nonetheless, we could see something quite significant. Right now, though, high pressure is starting to push in the wake of that disturbance in the Gulf of Mexico. So we're still seeing some rain on the radar, but it's moving mainly toward eastern Louisiana. And as we look across Acadiana, still some light sprinkles, light shower, but shower activity, but most of this will be going away in the next few hours. And by tomorrow, we'll be back to sunshine and temperatures getting into the low to mid 60s. Get out and enjoy the sun because the clouds will be coming soon as that high pressure system pushes off to the east. Here come the clouds going into Friday. Still mild, and we have a southerly wind, so a little humidity coming in. Then an area of low pressure, very weak low pressure, pushing on through the Arklatex, through Louisiana into Mississippi. Saturday morning will drag a front through the area. We should get into the lower 70s Saturday afternoon before the colder air begins to pour in, and that happens going into Sunday. Windy and cold temperatures, low to mid 40s, wind chills in the 30s for our Sunday afternoon. Then it clouds up. It starts to look like winter precip on Monday, and by Monday night, I do think we're going to see a wintry mix moving in, and it looks like it's going to be mostly sleet and or freezing rain, and it may stay with us for a while, so we could see accumulations. Now, this is the European model showing that wintry mix here and then snow to the north, but the GFS model is showing nothing for Tuesday. So what do? You look for other models to confirm what you may or may not think is going to happen. And right now, the European model is being backed up by the Canadian model. They know cold, and the snow, and also the German model. They know snow and cold, yeah. So we may even see some snow flurries as this system ends going into Tuesday night. And then Wednesday, there may be a more wintry precip around. Bottom line, it's going to be an active winter pattern, and probably the best chance we're going to see at some significant winter weather in about several years. The Euro still going gangbusters on a pretty healthy snow across portions of Louisiana. We'll see. And then farther south, it's going to be an ice and sleet accumulation. 1/4 inch is workable, less than a 1/4 inch, but then you get a 1/4 to a 1/2 inch. That's when trouble begins, especially on bridges. And if we have more than that, shades of purple, that's when tree branches go down and we have some power outages. So we'll be watching for that. So we're somewhere between not a whole lot happening, some winter precip in the air, to maybe a significant winter event that's going to stick around for a while. Upper 30s, lower 40s tonight, mid 60s the high tomorrow. Should be a very nice Thursday. So tonight, 40 the low in Lafayette, with the showers ending shortly, clearing out late, and a waning wolf moon out there. Got to throw that in. Then for tomorrow, sunny skies return, seasonable temperatures. Our normal high this time of year, 62, so we'll be above that. That is the good news. Matriculating into the 10-day, we have some rain coming in Friday night, ending early Saturday, turning windy, colder for Sunday, and then we head into the freezing zone Monday night when precip starts, and may not get above freezing for a solid 36, perhaps 60 hours. So we could have wintry accumulations that may last into Wednesday and make for some hazardous travel, so we'll be watching that. That's it for weather for now. We'll have more coming up in just a bit.